Okay. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I am the Y2K Collector, and it is a rainy, breezy Saturday afternoon / evening. This is perfect gaming weather for me. I love it when it's cloudy out, it's rainy out, and you're inside. You don't feel like you're missing anything outside. And it just makes the gameplay experience that just more satisfying. At least just for me, that could just be a me thing. I don't know. Let me know if it's the same way for you down in the comments. But I'm back. I do have some pickups here. I try to get out on Saturdays, Sundays if I can, to go to some nearby thrift stores, check out a couple of video game stores, and just see what's out there, see what the market's looking like, see if there's any more gold in them there hills when it comes to the games that we've got around. And it's interesting because I'm seeing a lot of shovelware. In fact, I'm seeing a lot of broken games even at the Goodwills. I'm seeing them put out more broken stuff, which is funny. There's a thrift store near me that I've gotten some things from, but I actually bought a couple lemons from them over the past couple weeks. A broken Nintendo Wii, and then also a non-functional DS Lite. So it's, kind of a turn off. That's one of the reasons why I don't go to yard sales, because even if I pay $5 for a system, if it doesn't work, it's still a waste of $5. And so sometimes the yard sale thing, the used stuff, that's where it gets a little tricky for me. And that's where I sometimes prefer the online purchases, just because what you're going to get. You see the description, either it's in mint condition or it's in working condition or it's not working. And so there's less of a gamble, but then taking away the gamble also takes away some of the excitement from the hunt. So I like to do a little bit of both. And what you're going to see with these pickups that I have here is a combination of games that I won on online auctions. I had a pre-order come in as well. And then I've got some pickups from the local thrift stores as well. So we're going to go through them. Just going to take some time here, not too much time. And I'm not going to get off on the jabbering and blabbering, start going on with that. I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. So why don't we start off with some of these thrift store pickups? And we're going to start with a classic here. This is one that I played way back in the day. But how many remember NBA Street? Right. So this was a fun one. I remember after school, we used to have a youth center, and I'd go there after school. And there was a kid who would come with his GameCube, because the youth center only had a PlayStation 2. And so before he came with his GameCube and we would get down with Smash Brothers Brawl, we would play NBA Street. This was almost like the pregame show before the Smash. And this was quite a fun game. So I was able to see this at the thrift store. This was about $3. And this was a cool one. So I saw that and I picked that up. And then some more sports here for us. Pick this one up. This is SSX. Now, I've never owned or played this game, but again, $2-3, can't beat it. I saw it at the thrift store and I said, this is one that I may want to check out on the PlayStation 2. If I was going to do a sports game, it'd have to be something kind of different, unique like this. So went ahead and picked this one up as well. And that's SSX on the PlayStation 2. Saw another cool one here. This is another one that I've never heard of either. And this is The Legend of Alondar. So this was one that I saw as well at the thrift store. $3. Ubisoft, pretty cool looking adventure game, like an action adventure game. I'm all about that action and all about that adventure. And this looked right up my alley. So again, went ahead and picked that up. It's got some sticker stuff that I got to get off there. Haven't had a chance to do my deep dive cleaning, but we'll get to that. And then the last one up is they had Grand Theft Auto 3. So this is a PlayStation classic. Let's see if it can get in focus there. All right. Yeah, so Grand Theft Auto 3 was another one they had there. And this came with everything. The manual, the map, very clean disc, good stuff here on these PlayStation 2 pickups. So I actually already had Grand Theft Auto 3. I didn't realize it until I got back home and I said, I already have this game. So this will probably go online. I'm going to try the Alandar, see how good it is. If it's trash, then that will go online. But I'm definitely going to be keeping the NBA Street and the SSX. These are two games that I didn't have. And so I want to add them to the collection. All right, and then we have some auctions that we won online. We're going to get into that, and I go online for some of the DS titles that I really want, just because they're really hard to find out in the wild, and then when I do find them in stores, they're really expensive. So the first one that I grabbed was a shmup. You know, I love my shmups, and picked up Nano Stray on the Nintendo DS. This is a pretty cool looking shmup. It has like a different type of view here. It goes, almost like this top down kind of isometric kind of style. Kind of reminds me of Viewpoint a little bit. But this is one that I saw on the DS. Pick that up. That's Nano Stray. And then next one that I grabbed here. I love me a good JRPG. RPGs in general are kind of fun to me. I don't play them a lot, but only certain ones. And Children of Mana was one that I wanted to get on the DS. Not a ton of DS games that I'm into, really. The Nintendo DS isn't like, a system that I find a lot of great games for, but Children of Mana was one that I wanted to get. I have the collection of Mana, Secret of Mana, and so I figured I'd follow suit and just get this one here. And it looked like a pretty fun RPG, so I'll be diving into this one here, Children of Mana. And then I also got, this is a very cool one. I tend to like quirky sports games. And this is a Dodgeball Brawlers on the Nintendo DS. And this is just a very sick looking game. I played some of this. It wasn't as fast paced as I thought it would be, but it's still a fun game. It's a cute game on the DS. And if you want to get a little action sports going, this is a good one. So Dodgeball, the main character there kind of looks like the character from Hammer and Hero on the PSP. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, this is a cool one. And I went ahead and grabbed it on the DS. And then the last DS pickup that I had here, y'all know that I love my run and gun. You guys also know that I love my Konami games. And so I got Contra 4 on the Nintendo DS. Yes, this is cool. I like the way they implemented the two screens in this one. You're kind of using both screens. It can get a little crazy at times, but it's fun. I like it. I've always liked Contra. Always liked Contra. I remember spending days trying to beat Alien Wars, day after day after day, pausing the game, leaving the Super Nintendo on all night so you don't lose your place. Yeah, those are the days. All right, and then we can move on. We're still on Nintendo here, but we got another Game Boy Advance pickup because you guys know that I've been collecting for the Game Boy Advance as well, and finally got my hands on this little bad boy here, and this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Game Boy Advance. Now, they came out with this game on a lot of platforms. I think it's on like PlayStation, Xbox, you name it. They've made this game for a lot of systems, but it plays very differently on the Game Boy Advanced, almost like an arcade beat 'em up style with combos. You can hit, the enemies with combos, and you can, beat up the street signs and the mailboxes in the background. This gives me very much Streets of Rage vibes, and I really, really like the beat 'em up action in this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. So very fun one for me. I mean, when I put it in and I started playing it just to make sure it worked, and next thing you know, I'm three-fourths way through the first level. So this is definitely right up my alley. And then the last game that came in, this is a pre-order that came in, but this is a game that I already have. I already have the special edition of it, but I always wanted to just get a standard copy, and I finally did. And that is Gris on the Nintendo Switch. They re-released this. This came out by Devolver Digital, and they re-released it again. And this is a very good game. This is one of the first games that I beat on the Switch. And this is a very uncommon game. There's really you're not trying to, fight anyone or beat anything. You're really just exploring, this girl's thoughts through art. And it's very, very interesting. The colors, the concepts, it's very, very cool. I highly recommend you give Gris a try. It's a very short game. It's a very casual play, but this is a type of game that really just calms you down at the end of the day, and I highly recommend Gris. Very fun game. I do have the special edition, but wanted to get the standard edition for the Switch. And the Switch collection has been growing. I do plan on doing a Switch collection video before the end of the year. I've got 2 big videos that I want to put out for the followers of the channel. Can't believe we're up to 450 subscribers. I know that's nothing in the grand YouTube universe, but to me it's amazing that 450 folks care about the games that I care about. So that's always interesting, and I feel like I owe it to the subscribers to give you a well put together Switch collection video, as well as a game room tour. So we'll be working on those. Don't want to put those together in the same format that I do these quick pickup videos. Want to kind of put some more production into those. But yeah, that does it. That does it for this weekend's pickups, at least so far. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to go out and look around a little bit more, see what else is out there. But got some really good stuff for the DS. Excited about that. Really excited about that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. And it's great to have a standard copy of Gris. Finding NBA Streets was just like instant nostalgia for me. So that was really fun. It was a highlight of my day. And just really excited to see where the collection will be at the end of 2021, because there's so many new games coming out in 2022. But let me know what you're into. Let me know what you've been purchasing. Let me know what games you've been playing and what you like to play on a rainy day. I am the Y2K Collector. Thanks for checking me out. Take it easy.